morning to all. So today we will be discussing about web searching. So let's get started. So why do we need to search actually? This is a very important question to consider. As all of us know that internet is a vast ocean of information containing billions and billions of web pages, and new information is added each second to this ocean. So, if we require a particular information about a particular topic of our interest, so we cannot randomly just get the result. So, we need to look uh, into some kind of a strategy to get that information out each and every time. Sometime by chance we get the exact information that we are looking, but we need a strategy so that most of the time when we do this web searching we get 100 not 100%, but most of the time we get exact result what we are looking. So what is web browsing and web searching? Web browsing is basically casual searching, like we do not have a particular objective while doing the web browsing. In web browsing we just type a word and then randomly scroll through the web pages for looking for the particular result. And there are chances that we get the result in first three or five web pages that appear in the search result, or we can continuously scroll for days and still do not get the result. So that is web browsing. It is directionless and we do not have a predefined outcome for that. Web browsing is good for initial searching about any topic to get a brief idea about what is that topic, but it is not an efficient process. Instead, web searching is like we have a specific outcome that we know that we are expecting this kind of result, like a particular image, like we are looking for an image of a particular insect, so we have a specific outcome. So for that we have a directed objective toward that result. Then like for that picture of insect we have a direction that like we will be looking for the pictures that contain that particular information. So we have a requirement of specific information and a specific outcome. So web searching is efficient, and by practicing web searching we can expect most of the time that we will get our expected result. And web searching is a skill to master, especially for the people in the academia or in the field requiring to use a lot of information and information databases. Web searching is very important skill to learn and master that, so that it will save lot of time. So what are search engines? Search engine is a software that find web pages that match a web search. Like a search engine will look the internet for the information that we have asked it to fetch for us. So it search the world wide web in a systematic way, based on the query that we have put it into its search box. So search results are presented in this format. Like all of us have searched using any kind of search engine. So we type the search query in the search box, then it will show result in the form of these links. Sometime in browsing these links may be relevant or may be not relevant. So we will in browsing we will just scroll up and down and look for the particular information, but in web searching we ask specific questions. So what is a textual web search? Textual web search actually is a search query written in a text form. And what is the query? Query is a question, like a question requesting an information. We are actually asking the search engine for particular information to fetch. So we will type the query in the text form, as we human uh, use the text language. So we type that text in the web search box, and it will fetch that information contained web pages for us in that format, as we have discussed earlier. So we can expect like this is a web search query. Like we have typed the distance between earth and sun. It is basically in human language like distance between earth and sun. So the search engine will look for the web pages containing this information, and we can expect it to show the desired result. Here I am forcing on the word the expecting. We can expect. So why we can expect desired result? Because so search engine is a software, and it have a particular predefined rules to perform the search. It cannot understand our intent, so we need to be specific about what we are looking for, and we need to learn how the search engine is expecting us to write the query, so that it will perform best searching for us. And the generative AI like ChatGPT is somewhat close to understanding the general human intent in like we use in a normal conversation. So we need to ask in a very systematical way to get the desired result each and every time we use the search engine for the web searching. So there are three methods for doing the web search, as we have discussed in the last video. So first is basically doing a basic web search. Basic web search is just like typing the query and expecting the results. So second method is refining the search. Like we have put the web query, and then we will refine based on the tools provided in the different search engine. Like in this search engine, they provide like images, uh, or we look for the information related to the news, or we are looking for videos based on this textual web query, or there are many other tools based on the time, etc. Different search engine offer different tools. So performing an advanced search, this is the third and the very particular level of doing a search. In this method 3, we will have lot of control on the result that we are expecting. So these all are the filter that we can apply on our search query. Like the first one for this particular search engine is that first is in the first we can type the words exactly like these words should be in that information, like in this example tricolor or red terrifier. And for that exact particular phase, if we remember some particular phrase or word that we are looking in that information, then we can put it in double quotes. And then if we have just idea that this can be or this synonym can be in that, so then we can put or in between and put all these word in this, and we can use the know that this particular word should not be in that result, or the number of particular these kind of number should be, or we can filter by the languages region and update time, or the particular website that we are searching. So all these filters help us to refine the search, and so that we can get exactly the result or the web page that we are expecting. So these are the three methods, and these should be used based on our requirements. Basic web search is when we are initially browsing about the topic and getting the insight about particular, and the method 2 is refining, that we are moving to the next step of searching, and after we have performed first and second step, we get the brief idea about the topic, then we can go to the advanced search and get the expected result. Thank Thank you so much. Have a nice day.